So yeah, we were actually able to have a nice long talk, and there are a couple things that came up. He plans to eventually remove one of the strikes from my video that I had deleted already, but it's already gone. So regardless, this is actually more of a start of a new chapter of this channel. But he says, I don't really like the idea of having a one-on-one voice interaction with this guy. And Cameron said, I can be there. He actually wants me to be there too. He really wants to apologize. Like, he keeps saying he feels really bad. Because I didn't know that most of the stuff I was posting was really misinformation from other people that just kept on getting spread around. Like tabloid news, like, holy shit, Bill Clinton did this, and it turned out he actually did it. But also, you also have like a lot of stuff that's just like, what the hell? Is this even real? Like, should I even believe this? Stuff like that.
Some people don't realize how in the wrong you are until you finally tell them the truth. And I've been talking to certain people for a while. Over the past week, I've discovered so many new truths. I've discovered lies. I've discovered the truth behind certain people and how nice they actually are. And we were able to make up, and all I had to do was say 2 words. I'm sorry.
Hey guys, this is Nathan Brandon Masters. I guess we all know what happened here. When I started doing the Yandere Dev videos, I should have known. I should have known by the amount of just everything that's going on with this that there were going to be twists and turns, and I like the Sinbad video. I highly underestimated everything going on with this, and yeah, wow. So what you're seeing here, in my opinion, is TheGameSleuth being forced to apologize. Looking at the comments, I think that's pretty much what everybody feels here. Of course, now we don't have to just go on conjecture. We can question, has he done this kind of thing before? And the answer, of course, is yes, or at least he's tried to do this kind of thing before. We've seen him try to force developers and other people into doing things he's wanted them to do. The video before my last video, of course, covered that, and now we have this.
I'm sorry.
Now, obviously, I'm a YouTuber myself, and I know what it is when your channel is under threat. Mine has been under threat before. My channel has actually been demonetized before for absolutely no reason. Like literally, they just one day demonetized it and said, you're doing this, this, and this, and had me kind of have to figure out which video or videos prompted said decision. So I know what it's like. I wish that TheGameSleuth had someone with him who could have advised him a little bit better, in the fact that if he was going to take this route, if he was going to go in this direction, what he should have done was had him remove both strikes. There's no reason for you to say, apologize to me publicly, yada yada yada, and I'll remove 1 strike. No, you say, hey man, I'm gonna go before my audience, and I'm gonna do this thing. You remove both strikes. Now I know he's coming from a position where he doesn't have a ton of leverage, but he should have at least pushed that. Said, hey man, listen, I want you. You got to remove both strikes. I mean, if you want me to come out here and say this, remove both of those strikes, because you shouldn't have given me any of those strikes. And I know Yandere Dev is actually very manipulative. He's incredibly manipulative in the way he handles things. I hesitate to call him smart, but it's very clear that he's not a dumb fellow in the way he can get people to do what he needs to do. He's very much if he can't convince you to do it, he'll in some way force you to do it. So yeah, we talked about before his criminal behavior. So this is just more of said behavior, showing. Now, of course, if this were a court of law, what he did would have been a legal maneuver. Hey, for let's just say this were a defamation case, he would say, hey, you defamed me, and you apologize, and give me this amount of money or whatever the thing is, and I'll we'll be done with it. So it'll be like a defamation settlement. But my question is, did he actually defame Alex? Did he actually say things that were wrong? If he did, which things did he say? Can we show the things he said that were actually lies? I'd like to see the specific things that were lies, the specific things that were wrong. I'd like to see someone say, here's the things we know for a fact was wrong. And I'm not saying that because I know in cases like this, when people dislike somebody, that they can kind of converge, and maybe some stuff that comes out is maybe exaggerated, or maybe it's not 100% true. So I'm willing to say, okay, what things were lies? Which things were fabrications? Which things were maybe exaggerated a little bit? So let me know, because I'm now interested, and I'd like to hear it from the TheGameSleuth himself, because this sounds completely to me, and this is like, you don't get anything of these are the things I said that were not true. You just get, hey, I'm going to start a new path. So my question is, what is that path? Is that path, I'm not going to talk about Alex anymore, or I won't speak negatively about Alex anymore? What exactly is this new path? Is it I'm just going to kind of start vlogging now, or where's he going from here? Because I think he should still cover this stuff. You can cover it without covering Alex. I'm probably going to do 2 videos myself today about this, but let me say, I'm doing a video about this, and then I'm going to do another video about another of the fan games that I just saw the other day. So I'm not going to completely stay on a Yandere Dev. I think we can all eventually just kind of move on from him, because there's just better projects out there. I know what's keeping us all here, again, as somebody who's new to this, what's keeping us all here is the drama, which is very interesting, because I stay away from drama, and one thing that I'm already kind of mixed up in, if you want to say, I stay away from the drama over there, and now there's this thing. So I don't know what I can say here. This is very juicy, and it has to do with the arts and entertainment portion of YouTube. So yeah, that's my it's my space here on the platform, the arts and entertainment stuff, particularly when it comes to I want to say mainly comic books more than anything. Comic books. So the video game thing, like I said, if you saw my original video about this, the very first one I did, I got into this because of a comic book that I was actually making, and I came back to this. I'd heard about this topic. Okay, I'd heard about Yandere Dev a while ago, seen some videos about it. It's like, okay, that's interesting, but I came back to it because I was working on Ashen and Hexcraft mechanics. This is generally outside of my wheelhouse, so this is very specific coverage about this topic. So let me know what you guys are thinking down in the comment section. Speaking of which, let me remind you about Hexcraft Mechanics Issue 2. It's my 56-page urban fantasy action book. It's written and drawn by me. The funds help support myself as well as the channel, and helps me create more stuff like this. So you guys check it out. Take it easy. Nathyn Brennan Masters. See you later. Hasta.
Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind.